What's up, everyone? It is me, Cody Cole, and welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode is a real one. No jokes, no hype, just something honest. Something a lot of people deal with but don't always talk about. Today, we're talking about depression. You know, depression isn't always what people think it is. It's not just being sad, it's not just having a bad day. Sometimes it's feeling empty. Sometimes feeling tired even when you've done nothing. Sometimes it's laughing with people, but inside you feel completely disconnected. And the crazy part, a lot of the time, nobody can tell. You could be smiling, you could be successful, you could be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. Depression doesn't always show up screaming. Sometimes it shows up quietly. It shows up as no motivation. It shows up as overthinking at 2 a.m. It shows up as canceling plans. It shows up as I'm fine when you're really not. And I think a lot of us carry this stuff as silence because we don't want to be a burden. Or we think other people have it worse. So we minimize our own pain. But pain is pain. Your struggle is valid. Even if someone else is struggling too. One of the hardest parts about depression is how it lies to you. It tells you you're not good enough, you're behind in life, you're a problem, you're alone. And the worst one, it's always going to be like this. But that's not the truth. That's the illness talking. And I want to say something at point to anyone listening right now. You're not broken. You are not weak. You are not a failure. You're a human. And being a human is heavy sometimes. Healing doesn't happen overnight. Some days you'll feel okay, some days you won't want to get out of bed. And that's part of the process. Progress isn't a straight line. Sometimes progress is getting out of bed, taking a shower, sending one text, surviving the day. And that's enough. I also want to say this. You don't have to fight this alone. Talking to someone doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to want things to get better. That could be a friend, a family member, a therapist, or even a hotline. If you're in a dark place right now, please hear this. The world is better with you in it, even if you don't see it yet. You matter more than you know. And if today is hard, just focus on getting through today. Not next year, not next month, just today. If you're listening to this and you're struggling, I'm proud of you for still being here. That takes strength you probably don't even realize you have. And if you're listening and you're doing okay, check on your people. Sometimes the strongest looking ones are fighting the hardest battle. Trust me, myself is going through depression, but I'm thankful that I wake up. I send text messages. I take showers. I'm doing everything I can. I still do what I can. But thank you for listening to this episode. If this helps you, or if it helped you, or if you think it may help someone else, share it with them. You never know whose life you might touch. And remember, you're not alone. You're not done. And this is not the end of your story.